know, because everything starts up front. Like I said, you know, the trenches. If the trenches are weak, then your team's not gonna go far. So if you're building that bounder, that laying them bricks, you know, in the trenches, then you know your team's gonna go pretty far. Because you know most teams don't have pretty solid front guys, you know. So yeah.
What's it mean to be a leader on defense this year with Kobe and Chris? What's kind of like your mission on how to go about this season?
You know, my mission on the season is, you know, just give it all I got. I came back for a reason. That's to be a leader and be more vocal, you know. And I felt like I left some things on the table last year. So after discussing with a couple of guys on D line, you know, and their decision were to come back, I was like, okay, so we're pretty much on the same page. So we can get this thing rolling.
Akial, I noticed I'm pretty sure you have a sponsorship with Yoke. Is that correct?
Yes.
The game company. How did that come about, and what's that opportunity been like for you?
That came about pretty quick, you know. I talked with a guy, Nick. You know, he's one of the co-founders of that, and we set it up. You know, I game sometimes, you know, on my off days or something, and you know, I enjoy gaming with kids, you know. So I was like, yeah, that's not a bad, you know, decision to make. So.
On the topic of being a leader, were there any conversations you had with anyone about that, or was that just the decision you made to make more of an effort and take more of a role?
You know, I hear a little bit here and there, because you know I'm not really like a spokesperson, so I'm just more like get to work. So you know, I'm trying to be more vocal with my leadership and actually be more of an example.
You got a new position coach also on the defensive line. What's working with Coach Franklin been like? Any differences from the past?
A lot of work. He pushes us to get better every day. You know, no matter where it's at on the field or just in the weight room. You know, he wants us out there working together, working on our either his footwork, hand placement, anything, or even just learning the playbook. And I think that's a big thing. You know, he teaches us something new every day. So every time we go in the meeting room, it's like you're in the classroom learning new things. So I take every day we're in the meeting seriously.
There was a big change at the cornerback position where it looked like there was limited numbers for a little while, and then there was the addition of Akial Byers. What have you seen from them so far?
You said cornerback?
Yes, cornerback, yeah.
Cornerback, okay. What I've seen from them, you know, they come in to work every day. You know, we lift at different times, but you know what I see when I'm just in there stretching or anything, they're in there getting there on either they're on the jugs or working on their drops, you know. So I see them, they're coming in with the right mindset, you know. Like the work doesn't stop. They're both seniors, you know, Ali and AK. So yeah.
I know we're still about 6 weeks away from the first game, but is there somebody you've seen rapidly improve since you guys played Mississippi State? Somebody that's going to take us for a surprise, like wow, they've really improved since the last time you guys have played last season?
Yes, I mentioned it last night. Isaiah McGuire, he comes to work every day, and you know he's been more vocal. He's really a quiet person, but I see tremendous improvement in him.
Was that, you think, something ownership-wise he took on, or something coaches got on him about? Or?
I feel like it's ownership he took on, you know, as a man.
Akial, is this the deepest D-line you've had since you've been here?
I would say not.
Yeah.
I done been, there may have been older, but there's been more guys, you know.
What? You guys added a couple of those JUCO guys over here in the spring and some freshmen coming in. I mean, how deep can this group go?
D-line wise?
Yeah.
They can go pretty deep. You know, guys who come to work, who's in the playbook, you know, they're going to potentially see the field. So that's all that matters.
You said earlier you left some things on the table last year. If you could expand on that a little bit, just and how have you tried to kind of improve those things?
I feel like that I can improve in areas, you know. Like, I feel like I'm a great run stopper, you know, so I would like to improve on my pass rush skills, you know. I can do that, and I just felt like I just left it on the table, you know, and I most definitely can improve in those areas.
Eli is a little different than a lot of football coaches from a personality standpoint. He's able to you know, put himself out there on social media and on the air and all that. Is that something you as a player appreciate?
I feel like, you know, coaches have their own way of doing things, you know. I'm a student athlete, man, so I leave it to him, man. All I can say, he's a great coach.
Does his personality when he's talking to you guys match what we see?
Oh, most definitely. You get the same guy every day. No matter what. You know, he pushes hard. You know, he's a hard-working coach.
I know you came in under a different head coach. Was there a moment you remember from that personality-wise you're like, okay, I can trust this guy leading our team?
You know, yeah. Since he stepped foot in Mizzou football stadium, SEC South End, I felt like he just brought more like energy. You know, like the day he walked in, you know, everybody was down. You know, didn't nobody know him, but he came in and it was just like, you know, everybody just praised him, I guess.
You had, two of your former D linemen transfer to your hometown. What was that like to see Markel and Trey go to Arkansas, and what do you think the planning will be like?
You know, everybody has their own journey, and that was part of theirs. I decided to stay here, so you know, speaking with them, long friends. You know, they're my boys. I've been playing with them for about 4 years, so it's just part of their journey. You know, I told them like, hey, just finish your journey, finish the goal. You know, we all got the same goal. We're gonna meet back up later, hopefully. So that's all I left them with, and we've been working.
I feel like the SEC media days, we always talk about the Mizzou-Arkansas rivalry. Have you seen, what do you think the state of that rivalry is? Has it gotten better, worse, or the same?
Since I've been in Mizzou, you know, we haven't lost to them, so I feel like still the same. You know, I love playing Arkansas. It's very fun. You know, my old head coach is DC there, so it's always a fun game.
Can you talk about this upcoming season, personal growth goals for yourself? My goals for myself, you know, just be the best I can be on the field, leave it all on the field, and, you know, finish and get my degree and shoot my shot wherever else it takes me.
Drinkwitz' message on vaccination has been pretty clear as a head coach, and I know that's a lot of his responsibility to try and preach to you guys, but do you think it's maybe on some of the players as well to help, you know, push whatever his agenda is along in that way?
About the vaccination.
Vaccinations, yeah.
Yes, most definitely. You know, it's not hard for, you know, anyone in the locker room to just be like, hey, like the team. If the team needs it, the team needs it. You know, if we need 95% of the team vaccinated just to be able to play this season, then someone else would be able to, you know, give a word in on it and give their opinion on it, and you know, so I've seen that improve tremendously.
What do you think of Case's decision to cut off the mullet and now looking real fresh now?
I feel like he should have kept it, but you know, hey, it was kind of swag on the field. You know, you got the hair hanging out the back of the helmet. That looks pretty cool, but you know, it's his decision. He donated it, so it was for a good cause. So.
Can you take us through your outfit today? How did the selection come about?
You know, I kind of had a little input from my mom. She was like, I look good in like a solid gray black or something. I was gonna go with like, I don't know what I was gonna go with at first. I had no clue, you know. I have a tailored suit at home already, and I decided it was wild color, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it in the closet. But I think I fell in love with the gray and black, you know.
We touched on this a little already, but nerves, excitement. I mean, this is your first SEC Media Days. How are you feeling?
I'm not really nervous. I did plenty of interviews my years here in Mizzou. Pretty excited, you know. It's a exciting feeling. My body tingling. Got the cameras in my face. It's a good feeling.
You see Drinkwitz's shoes? Did you have any thoughts on that?
I didn't get a look at him, man. He was too busy hyping
Looks
me up.
similar to this.
Really?
Got some sheet
He was hyping me up, man.